I filled up their 2 buckets and now I'm working on mine.
Oh, sure, that's the story. Okay, yeah. I can only say that I'm kind of mad that I did not do the upgrade a whole lot sooner. All right, it's about enough of that.
Corey's done.
All right, another beautiful day in Key West.
Guys, look at this.
This is really turning into quite the boating episode. We're going out on Ron and Joy's boat again. I think we're doing some fishing. I don't know if we're going the Gulf side or the other side. We're not sure yet, but
We just go where they take us.
we're along for the ride.
That's right.
The water is beautiful. It's calm today. The wind's not too bad. So when you're talking about marine weather, you don't look at temperature. You look at the wind. You look at the wind direction and you look at the seas. That's what makes a difference. It could be 80 degrees out, but you could have, 6-foot swells, and that does not make for a good boating day. So you have to look at the marine forecast and pay attention to the wind as far as boating goes. I'm really excited to get on the water. We love sitting by the water, but when you get to Key West, you want to be on the water, or the Keys, anywhere there's water. You want to be on the water, and that's what we're doing. All right, where are we going today? Do we know yet?
We are snorkeling and we are fishing.
We need to go catch some of those fish out there.
Can we make sushi?
I don't know if we're gonna catch sushi grade stuff, but
Do anything else? Why not?
because now you gotta go deeper to get like tuna.
You got the glow of the sunset. You got the rush of the ocean wave. You're burning high like it's wanted. You make it feel like summer again.
I don't think I was recording when I jumped in. Really?
Look at all the fish!
How unbelievable is this?
Come on, there's so many!
So many fish? That's Key West right over there. You can kind of make out one of the cruise ships that's on the pier at Mallory Square. Ah, look at these pelicans. It's like a whole different world out here. Where we are is like 20 feet or so deep, and then you kind of get to this reef edge where the lighthouse is, and you can stand up. That's our boat back there. It's kind of hard without fins. I should have grabbed some fins. All right, Lil, I'm coming. What do you think of this? We're right in the middle of it now. Look at this thing. Oh my gosh.
See that school of barracudas?
Yeah. There's a bunch of them over there.
Yeah. They're like 4 or 5 foot.
There's big ones?
Oh yeah. There's big ones.
Dad, I told you I saw one.
I don't like barracuda.
There's the whole school.
I don't do dogs. I had a real bad experience, man.
What happened?
I had a bad experience.
Let's stay away from them.
One been circling me for the past like 10 minutes.
So one was circling?
Basically right around here.
Oh man.
It's only like 3 feet.
Oh my gosh.
It's gonna take a good chunk out.
There's one right here.
Where? All right. It's about enough of that.
Corey's done.
Oh, no. Let's see if we can get a selfie right here. Can we get a selfie right here? Okay, so we're going to interrupt the FOS RV boat channel for a minute.
We're headed off to volunteer at SOS Foundation in Key West. You guys know that we have been enjoying the Keys this winter with our family, and now part of that for us is taking the girls and going and serving in the communities that we're staying in. And so you guys know how important this has been to us the whole time that we've been traveling, and we're really excited to be able to serve in a new place.
Plus it's too windy to go boating anyways. Okay, so obviously, for those of you that don't know, I was just joking about the boating coming in the wind. We made this plan like a week and a half ago, so we had no idea what the weather's gonna be like. So here we are at SOS, and Lily just said, do you keep saying FOS? No, SOS. A much more important entity than FOS.
So this is the SOS Foundation. They have been here serving the Keys in Monroe County since 2006. They are providing 1.6 million meals every year to this community, which is amazing. 10% of the Monroe County community is living under the poverty line, and 30% is living paycheck to paycheck. And with the way things are going right now and the cost of food and the prices to just live right now, you know that those numbers are rising. So whenever we can find a place like a food pantry to come and support the communities we're in, it is such an incredible way for you to spend even just a few hours of your time to be able to
just an hour
around you. Exactly. So many of them have so many needs. So we're going to be going in today and prepping food that is for one of their client choice programs. So they have 2 food pantries as well as a community kitchen, and then they also have an educational program that is not only just giving people food, but it's teaching them how to eat healthy, how to prep foods in an inexpensive way. So what's that saying about, you know, give a man a fish and he eats for a day, but teach him to fish and he can eat for a lifetime?
Exactly.
That is literally part of what their program is here. So we're really excited to go and help them today and to get involved. And if you guys have not heard, we launched Serve with Purpose, which is a volunteer initiative for RVers across the United States. These are the shirts, logo designed by Lily. We're proud about that. But we're really excited to be able to share different opportunities with you throughout this year. We're going to be running events. We have lots of other families running events this year as well.
Lots of that to come this year, but let's go cut up some food. Are we ready? We can do other things besides boating, right? Yeah. Look at this mural, though.
Can you change that then? This is my husband Corey. Hello, nice to meet you. Our daughter Lily. Hello. Hey guys, how are you?
This is like the outpost on steroids.
Outpost on steroids.
It's a little more sterilized too.
Well, we're feeding people.
Feeding people here.
Not alligators.
Not tigers.
Lily is going to be the dishwasher. You know, that's one of my first jobs. I worked at a nursing home as a dishwasher with that thing. And dishwashing
I've never even
rooms
seen that.
always smell the exact same. So now that you're working in here, you will forever never forget this smell.
There's cats on top.
Take that.
Okay, so Layla and Jess are tasked with organizing all these shelves.
That's right. So being able to come in and help them when they're prepping food, to be able to do this kind of stuff is awesome. Today we are here with our friends Joy and Ron. You have seen them on the channel before. We went out with them last time we were in the Keys on their boat, and we have had a lot of adventures this time with them that we're excited to continue. And then also while we were here, we met Sean and Anna. They're subscribers to the channel, and they were willing to come and join us today, which is awesome.
So they are shredding chicken, and Ron is our potato peeler.
Ron's a potato peeler, nice.
All right, how's the chicken shredding going?
Pretty good.
Excellent.
I filled up their 2 buckets and now I'm working on it.
Oh, sure, that's the story. Okay, yeah.
I thought I left the stuff behind when I went to the last one.
This is awesome.
all that you're doing here.
All right, Lily, what do you think of your first dishwashing position?
It is much better than a normal dishwasher. I will tell you that much. Because I'm not a big dishwasher, really. Like, I can do shoveling poop, I can do all of that, I'm fine with that, but like, floating food. I laughed when they were like, Lily's gonna be washing dishes. It's fun.
Lily.
It's fun. You think so?
Oh, Lily, you got more.
No, you do not. You don't.
Oh yeah, no, she's on it.
Layla was in her element organizing stuff.
So good. Yep, she's so good. The chicken that we were making, it's gonna go in quesadillas and chicken Alfredo for the kids programs that they're doing. It's gonna go into like a pasta meal for the elderly programs that they do with the seniors. It's just like so amazing. So we're really excited to have learned about this place and we're excited to go back. If you guys are looking for ways to volunteer, or if you have a nonprofit that you already volunteer with and you want to share that with us, you can send us a message through any of our social media platforms. You can check out Serve through the Lippert Communities app, or you can also check it out at serve.withpurpose.com. Guys, thank you so much for joining us today. This was awesome. I know, now it's time for us to go eat, right? Exactly.
We always love getting out there and doing that kind of stuff. You just feel so much more part of the community. We learned a whole lot. We met some new people. So everybody that came and helped, we're gonna come over here and actually do a barbecue a little bit later.
Corey has the tri-tip on the grill. I'm getting ready to make a special dessert for everybody tonight for dinner. In a couple days, we are heading out of the Keys and heading up to the Tampa RV show. Dig in. I don't think we have enough food, like usual.
It's like best of us for the rest of us.
I know. Oh my gosh. This is so good.
I'm actually pretty excited about these cupcakes. We haven't had cupcakes in a long time. Just it. All right, we're gonna try tip here too.
May have to thumb it out, who knows? We can share stories with that stranger. Something comes out of everything. Something comes out of everything. Something comes out of everything. Yeah, we got everything waiting. Yeah, far away, a new beginning. Yeah, we're two of a kind, up to better times. We got everything waiting. Yeah, far away, a new beginning. Yeah, we're two of a kind.
So the Tampa RV show just wrapped up. Corey's out helping a buddy with a project right now, and I just wanted to jump on quick and share some of the things that happened this week. One of our favorite parts of the show every year is meetups, and it was so much fun meeting so many of you at our meetup with Changing Lanes at Grand Design. Thank you so much to everyone who came. If you took any photos with us, please post them under the comments section in our last Facebook post. We would love to see them. We also got to meet up with dear friends and FOS crew members Ray and Faye, and Corey was so excited to be able to go with them to dinner at the original Outback Steakhouse, which is in Tampa. We've wanted to visit for years, and it was such a blast to be able to experience it with them. This was our second year serving at Feeding Tampa Bay while we were here at the show. We had an even bigger group this year. We had multiple families with lots of teenagers and kids, and together we packed over 6,000 meals in less than 2 hours, and we cannot wait to be back next year. We've mentioned before that events like this allow us to be able to catch up with friends. We had amazing nightly walks with Pause for Love, Traveling Stevens, Happily Ever Hanks, Keith and Raini, Sheer Joy Journey, and Driven to Venture. We also had some amazing movie nights as well as some Mario Kart Wars on our new projector. It is just always so fun to be able to camp together and be at events like this. We also used one of the kids' birthday party backdrops to do some really ridiculous prom poses. Kyle never got to go to his prom, so there's never a dull moment with this crew. 2023 Tampa show was an absolute success, and we are literally closing down the entire park. We're the last RVs here, headed out to an event with Keith and Raini, rebuild for Habitat for Humanity. So we are getting ready to say goodbye to the Hanks. They are headed off, and we are so excited to be going and doing a service project with Keith and Raini, and our first time working with Habitat for Humanity. Hey guys, way to wrap up the Tampa show. Yeah! Bye guys. Bye guys.
best things about Florida is the community. Everybody kind of gets back together because everybody's escaping the cold. So we love Florida for that. And we just had the ultimate...
Escaping the cold as I'm here in a hat and
Yeah.
gloves or whatever.
I mean, it's warmer than it is in Maine, so that's all I care about. We just left the Tampa RV show, and we're at a Grand Design rally. We're not really.
Not really. We're at a rebuild rally with our friends Keith and Raini from Keith and Raini. If you have not checked out their YouTube channel and their Instagram, we will put that on the screen. Make sure you go check them out. They have put this together, and the Sheriff's Department from Lee County has allowed us to come and stay on one of their training facility properties. This has been absolutely amazing. We are packing up. We're heading out to our first project today. We're actually going to be painting and get a little paint on ourselves today.
Hun,
Yes, babe.
we're 1 hour into this, and everybody's done except for you. Explain yourself.
I have the cutting in work. We have like professional, like perfectionist. The tedious.
Well,
As soon as we're finished here, we're going to move on to another house and start doing some demo.
Heck yeah.
Demo?
Demolition.
Okay.
Demo day.
All right.
are professional demo people.
I need my professional song.
That's the song we had.
Oh, we need
I'm gonna have to get that from Keith.
She did not hear a song. She doesn't believe that we have one.
Corey's part of it too. I don't know if you're aware.
All right.
Yeah.
Are we ready?
One, two, three.
We are professional painters. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. We will do parties. We will do weddings.
Even funerals if you're lucky.
Harmony is improving.
It's improving, yeah. I don't think there's much improving that.
Because it comes perfect.
Oh man.
Cannot improve perfection.
We did. We painted this whole house in like an hour. All right, so all this crap used to be in the house. We're like professional demoers. We're unbuilding. We took everything out, all the doors, well, not the pocket door, all the baseboard, the whole kitchen,
Kitchen's gone.
all the bathrooms.
Everything in all the closets, all the vents are gone.
He said we saved him several days of work. So,
Awesome. This is something he was going to do all on his own because he thought we were going to take all day to paint.
well, yeah, we painted the entire house in an hour and 15 minutes. That's fun. That's not because we're super skilled. It's just because a lot of us. Let's get lost. That's kind of our mantra.
Let's get lost. Yeah.
Painted a house, demoed a house, and it's not even noon yet.
Lots of people together can get a lot done, and we're really excited to help Habitat and really excited to get involved with them again in the future. This has been an incredible experience.
Yes, thank you, Keith and Raini, for setting this up,
Yes, thank you guys.
and for Grand Design.
So all of this, huh?
Here's some evidence of Raini undoing our hard work. That's a crazy noise. Basically the best part about RVing, right? Saying bye all the time.
All right, cameras off. Time to go cry.
Ah, the girls had fun. We've been with the Stevens for almost 2 weeks now, right?
That's the longest ever.
It is Red Friday, and we got the red shirt on. We are in Thousand Trails TTO, and I'm gonna do something that I've been putting off for, I don't even know, probably 2 years, and that is some suspension upgrades on the truck. So when we did our new suspension before, it raised the back end of our RV up a little bit, so I just don't like the way the truck and the trailer sit when it's connected. If you see in here, that's called a bump stop right there. And that gets replaced with airbags, or in my case, sumo springs. I kept on thinking I was going to get airbags, kept on putting it off. At this point, I'm just going to put some sumo springs. It replaces that bump stop with a bigger bump stop. I'm going to hook that up in a little bit and see what the difference is when the trailer is loaded on the truck, to see what the height difference is. All right, looks like we're going to have to do a rain check on these sumo springs. It is starting to pour, and we got to get checked out of here. And doing this in the rain is not going to be fun. So we'll find a parking lot up the road somewhere where I can show it, you know, from a distance and show the level difference. But here's the, it's pretty simple. Those are them. Yeah. Finally go to do this, and we got a nice spot to do it, and it starts to pour.
It's not funny, honey.
Best way
I'm sorry.
to start out a drive day. Look at that, we're both in red. Red Friday. So I said it earlier, but this is Remember Everybody Deployed. We are going to have a red version of this t-shirt.
Yes.
Available this May, so stay tuned for that. All right, well, it would have been a lot nicer to do this in like the resort, nice pad, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
Stinking rain.
Stinking rain. But this is nice now. I don't think it's going to rain.
No, we're good.
So the idea is that we're going to put these springs in, see how it affects the ride height with it loaded. I wanted to do this. I could have done it with the truck detached, but I wanted to see how it immediately affected the ride height of the trailer. Basically, I'm going to measure this distance, just the wheel gap right now on the actual truck, and then I'm going to step away and just visually see the angle and how it changes.
I'm just here to learn.
She's just here. She's here to look pretty.
Moral support. So wives, your husbands really enjoy when you're like part of it, and it's important when you're RVing that you know how things work and that you understand some of these things, just because you never know. It's all good information.
So this is how it sits without the springs. See how it just comes down just a little bit. There's a little bit of a V, and I just don't like it ever since we raised up the suspension on the trailer a little bit. So this isn't going to be super scientific, but so it looks like it's from this little nub to the top here. We're at 8 inches right now. It should be simple. So those are famous last words.
Famous last words.
Okay, so the idea is that you're simply making enough room where the current bump stops are to fit these up inside. It's really just, it's a pressure fit. There's no tools required. Maybe I'm going to use a screwdriver to kind of pry it out, and maybe some soap to put it back in. But we're only raising the truck up, so you create enough room for the new, bigger spring to go. This is it. This is all you're jamming up in there. And as long as I can, oh yeah, I can fit that up underneath when that's gone. So I just need to pop that out, pop this in, and we're done. It's probably a better way to do this, but I don't know what to do. Ooh, it's so bouncy.
There it is.
Okay.
All right. One out.
So, like I explained, that is the new bump stop. If the truck is slightly overloaded, it comes in contact with this, and this takes some of the physical pressure off of the current springs, so it stays up high.
You're doing your little snap pad trick.
Snap pad trick.
Number 2 doesn't want to come out as easy?
No, it's out.
Oh, okay.
I'm just trying to get this one in place.
Okay.
So we can, I should just be able to lower this down.
On
Here,
top of that. Okay. It's not gonna like shoot out of my face, right?
No. What's it looking like?
It's going down on it and it's staying put. So both the new ones are in. There you go. This one is slipping in.
Did that just pop in?
It slipped in, yep. I don't know if the other one has. You'll have to go look at the other one. that the right spot?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
You've done it, honey.
Well, that should be it. Now let's see the measurements. All right.
All the way off. Let's see it. Whoa!
Half an inch, 8.5. So that means it's helping a little bit. Not as much as I was hoping. I was hoping for an inch. I think it looks a little better. I mean, it doesn't look crazy different, but to me and what I'm used to looking at, it looks a little bit different. I think the next step we can do is maybe raise our hitch up 1 notch and get it physically higher that way. So that'll be next.
Good job, honey.
Thanks for the moral support, honey.
You're welcome, babe. I'm here for you.
All right.
Now we're off to St. Augustine.
I'll probably update you a little bit to see if it changes the way the truck handles with the load on it. That literally took like 5 minutes to install, so super fast. But like I was just saying over there, I think the next thing I need to do is either adjust the tension on these bars here, the weight distribution, or I need to flip this receiver and maybe go up 1 notch with this, so this ball physically sits up just a little bit higher. That's my next move. It sits really good right now. It doesn't look bad, but I want it to be 100% level. Having driven with these Sumo Springs for a little bit now, I can only say that I'm kind of mad that I did not do the upgrade a whole lot sooner. I should have put airbags on this truck from the beginning. At the very least, I should have put these Sumo Springs. For how easy the install was, for the benefit to cost, it is a very good upgrade. We're doing a whole lot less porpoising. I don't know if that's just a boating term, but that's the back end of the truck doesn't go down like this and cause us to go like that. I don't know.
Go like this, go like that.
Anyways, the truck feels so much better loaded. I can physically feel the back end up a little bit. Like just as I'm sitting, I can feel the difference in that. It's only a half an inch, but apparently a half an inch is big. It's just way better. I should have done this a long time ago. So I just want to add, this does not affect your truck whatsoever when you're not loaded. This is only when you're loaded, when the pressure brings it down and it makes contact. So when you're just driving around your truck normal, it's not going to affect it at all. So if you feel like your truck's squatting a little bit more than you like, or you're feeling more porpoising than you would like, think about this upgrade, because I think it's a really good upgrade.
We were supposed to leave 18 minutes ago and y'all are like, let me just wash the truck.
Every single Sunday. I thought, I'm just going to wash the truck real quick as we're walking out the door. Real quick.
I just really love the child labor over here on the rims. So shiny and good.